Hello and welcome to this video, which I guess is a sort of follow-up to a video I did a few years ago back in 2017, where I showed a very rough look at the Sony PlayStation 1 TV, that being the KV-21SP1 Trinitron. I thought it would be good to explain a little bit more about this mid-sized Trinitron and answer a few questions. So to start off, what is this TV and why is it considered the official PlayStation TV? The KV-21SP1 is a 21-inch consumer Sony Trinitron television that was only available in Japan and was released in around 1998. Now if I'm right, around the release of the SCPH7000 PlayStation console, included in the box for that system there would be a few leaflets and adverts, one of which was for the KV-21SP1 TV. It was more intended to be a partner TV to the PlayStation, matching the grey colour scheme and boasting an RGB port on the front. The RGB port is actually a PlayStation multi-out port, and if you want to get RGB into the TV you'll need a specific double-ended cable. The VMC AVM250 is the official cable, with a PlayStation multi-out on each end. Whilst I don't actually own one of these cables, I do have a much shorter version from a PS2 based arcade board that at least does the job for the moment. Using the multi-out port for RGB isn't unique to this TV, as a few Japanese market Trinitrons and Awegas have these ports too. Now I'm a big fan and collector of the original PlayStation system, and I'm also a bit of a Trinitron enthusiast, so the idea of having a PlayStation themed Trinitron was very appealing to me, which is why I hunted this TV down. I thought it would be cool to have something a bit different in the PlayStation collection. A few things to note with this TV however, whilst it does do RGB, it doesn't support 50Hz or PAL as far as I'm aware. Running 50Hz hardware or software will result in a rolling screen, as you can see. I'm using a mod-chipped PAL PlayStation here and running Japanese and American region games. Once you've got past the startup sequence, the software sets the PlayStation to 60Hz and there's no more rolling image. If you're in a 240 volt region like me, you'll also need a step down transformer to use it. Something around the 120 watts plus is where I'd probably go. So to answer a question I got quite a lot, how do you get one of these TVs? I bought this particular one from Yahoo Auctions in Japan in 2017 for around $50 Australian, not including domestic and international delivery. I'll just say this right now, this is something you only look into getting if you're very keen on PlayStation collecting and really enjoy your CRTs. Plus you have to be prepared for the huge risk that shipping a 20-year-old CRT TV internationally brings. I was recently contacted by a fellow Australian who had one of these TVs delivered recently, and it arrived with two huge cracks down the side of it, and who knows what other damage may have occurred. I really hope he can fix it up and get it working. I paid for additional protective packaging on this TV, and the parcel when made up weighed 32 kilograms and was 65 by 65 by 65 centimeters in size. The cost of shipping this alone was around the $400 Australian mark. I was very lucky that when it arrived it was extremely well packaged in two boxes with a healthy combination of foam, bubble wrap, paper and cardboard supports. It's not often I see these TVs floating around on the Japanese markets, but in fairness I'm not really looking for them anymore. These days when I do though, the price often seems to be much higher. I have been asked a few times if I'd sell this TV, but unless I really lose interest in old technology and decide to pack in retro gaming, it's not something I'd be doing. The thought of trying to ship this thing isn't appealing either. I might do another video looking at this TV in the future, as there's a few things that need sorting out on it. It has a bit of a colour purity problem around the sides, and there's a slight tilt to the image I'd like to correct. It is a 22-year-old TV that's been shipped across the world, so I'm happy to accept a few issues here and there. It'll hopefully be something I get to work on soon, but for now, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time.